Hey, what's up? My name's Alanis. Hey, my name's Alanis. And you're watching my... I don't know how to film a proper intro. I really don't know what you're supposed to say. So, today I'm gonna be doing my everyday makeup look. It's just like what I wear for school or when I hang out with friends and stuff, or just like anything casual. And it's a really simple look. Sorry if you can hear a fan. It's right next to me because it's really hot, and I just need to hear it or else I'm gonna be sweating like crazy. I'm gonna get okay. I'm gonna put my hair back. Now we're gonna look like an egg. This should be my thumbnail. I already did my brows. I'm sorry if I'm not saying this right, but this is the EB or Bilena Advanced Brow Define Waterproof Brow Matic Liner, and this is in the shade Taupe, I think. Looks like that, and it's just a pencil. And what I like about it is that it has like a thing that you could sharpen it with. So yeah, so that's what I used on my brows today. And then I just use like a spoolie to brush it out and stuff. So I'm gonna conceal using the COVERGIRL Vitalist concealer, and I don't know what this shade is because there's no name on it. So sorry, but it's just the COVERGIRL Vitalist thing, and this is really dark. Like, this is dark on my skin, but I just like to put it in areas where I have like blemishes and stuff, and then I'm gonna put it under my eyes. So I like to use like a darker color first. I'm gonna put it here because I have like veins like in this area. I have like a lot of veins, so I'm just gonna put it there, and then also here. Tap this into my skin, and I'm using the Real Techniques sponge. So now I'm just gonna focus my concealer like in the inner area, and I'm also gonna, okay, my hair is getting in the way, and I'm just gonna put it like right here. I need to tie up my hair because it's getting all over my face. Like those annoying little strands that just keep sticking on your face. Yeah, and then I'm gonna put a bit of concealer. This is kind of light, but I'll fix that with powder. Okay. So I'm gonna put a little there and then a little here. So with concealer, the key is not to put too much. If you put too much concealer underneath your like eyes and stuff, it's just gonna look super cakey. So I'm just gonna use this like flat eyeshadow brush to blend it in a little, just to kind of spread out the product, and then I'll use a sponge to blend it out. So I'm just gonna spread it out. I didn't put concealer on my forehead. I'm just gonna put a little bit on my forehead. I'm not gonna put too much. So I'm just gonna put a little there, and then we're gonna use a sponge to blend it all out. Just everything blended out, and that's all I do, because if I don't put concealer on, I look so tired. Take my sponge again, and then I'm gonna make sure and like really press in the product and make sure that everything is blended out, so that when I set it, it's not gonna have like any weird wrinkles or anything. Next, I'm gonna do bronzer, and I just use this. This is the e.l.f. Finishing powder in the shade eyes. I used to not wear blush, but for some reason I've been liking wearing blush, so I'm gonna use the Profusion Glitter and Glam Sultry Eye and Cheek palette, and I'm just gonna be using the shade Bloom right here. Do like the setting of the face, and I'm just gonna use the same powder. Just like set the rest of my face. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Like I just use like powders. I'm gonna use this e.l.f. contour palette, but I'm gonna use this shade right here, and I'm gonna be taking this fluffy brush, tapping it, and I'm gonna use this again as my mirror, and I'm just gonna put that on my crease. And honestly, sometimes I don't even wear eyeshadow because like my eyelids are already dark. I'm gonna use this blush and bronzer Profusion palette, and it's like beaten up because I've been using this for a while, and it looks like that. And I'm gonna use this broken highlighter shade at the top. It's kind of just like champagne color, and that's what I'm gonna use to put on my brow bone. I'm just gonna put a little bit, just like right here. This eyelash color, I don't know where this is from. It's just like it's just an eyelash color, and I'm gonna curl my lashes. Take my mascara. So I have these two are my favorite mascaras. Actually, I have a lot of favorite mascaras, and they're mostly from Maybelline. So this one is the Great Lash Lots of Lashes one, and I also like the Max Volume mascara from Wet n Wild, and it looks like this. I also recommend the Rocket Volume from Maybelline, and also their Lash Sensational. The Lash Sensational one is really good. This is what I use first. I combine the two together, so yeah. I'm gonna use this first. And I always start in like my outer, the outer lashes. I do a couple of coats of that. Once we're done with that, I'm gonna use this one. So for highlighter, I either use this, what is it? So I either use this one, which is by e.l.f., and this is in the shade Blush Gems. And I also dropped this, so that's why like the top part isn't there anymore. But like I think it's nicer that I dropped it because now it's like more pigmented. I also use this one, but today I feel like I'm gonna use Blush Gems. I take this on a Mary Kay. This is actually a foundation brush, but I like using this for highlighter. So we're gonna use this, and now we're gonna highlight. So I always like to start off with the middle. I don't like to put, that looks like a lot, but it's not really that much in real life. For lips, it's really simple. I just use the LA Colors High Shine Shea Butter Lip Gloss. I use the Victoria's Secret Gloss Balm in Irresistible, and then this, the Color Workshop lip liner, but there's no shade. There's still a bit of Vaseline left on my lips, but like I just leave it alone because and this one is also like really natural on my lips because it's like close to the shade of my actual lips. Then last, which is the High Shine Lip Gloss. like you don't have to use like expensive products. I mean, I don't own anything expensive. Like I just use everything from the drugstore. I don't know how to do an outro, so like thank you for watching, and see you on my next video. Peace out.